It's Wednesday, the 20th of May 2020, and that can mean one thing and one thing only, that it's time for today's The Quiz. With me, it's your host, Edward C. Lewis, and of course I'm joined as ever by the bearded weirdo, the weirdo with the beardo, the all-round nice bloke, Walter Neil Lewis. How are you today?
Hey, I'm pretty good. The birds are singing. The weather's beautiful. I've got factor number 50, and I'm going to be out there this afternoon.
I had the wind is just blown through the window right into my face, and it nearly smells fresh. It's London, and it smells like trees, and I don't know what's happened. It's mad. Hello, Ethnification. Jack Little, Enchanted Jinx, Alien, Darren Signal, Revian, Sticks to 42, Osric 42, all of the best ones are here. Welcome, and thank you for joining us here on this very, very pleasant Wednesday. Now, question number 1 in this quiz, all about helping me make decisions about my food choices. What is question number 1 in this round all about my food choices? I can't do it today. My throat's not in the right place. Round number 1, all about food choices. Rice. Made a decent rice dish last night. Decent little rice-based salad. It went into the fridge, 20 minutes on the side, into a sealed container in the fridge. Am I good to go? Cold. It's a cold salad. It's not a hot salad. I don't want to warm this the guy up.
Certainly, cold, perfectly fine.
All right, yes, says Alien. WNL
Eat it
says
forever.
yes. If 100% is total UV cover and 0% is no total UV cover, oh wait, that's a different subject. We'll get onto that subject shortly. Jack Little says, I mean hello. Great. Part Welsh is now raiding with a party of 57 people. Now, that party of 57 people can all get involved in answering this question. Is the rice safe for me to eat? It's the question that we've all been asking for the answer for. Everyone seems to have a different opinion on it. I had food poisoning for rice, and I say yes, don't reheat it. No reheating the rice.
No reheating. Cold, fine.
Yeah. Sosvio says yes. Do it, says Jester D. Chilcian says yes. Let's eat rice, and let's do it together. But hi, quiz time. Hey, all right, so... yeah, I feel welcome to the Raiders. It now appears that all of the best ones are here. You've joined us on our Wednesday daily quiz. We are here every single day around about midday for a quiz. I'm Edward Lewis, a human male man. And this is another human male man, just so happens to be on the other side of the country. His name is Walter Neil Lewis, and he is my father. Together we do a quiz where I'll let you do the rules, WNL. Tell people about it.
Okay, well, quite simply, I will be asking 10 questions. Now, Edward is going to turn off the chat stream so he won't be able to see your answers. I will. I'll take your first 3 answers, and if we have some sort of consensus, well, that's your answer, okay? We then go forward and ask Edward for his answer, and, well, if we don't have consensus on your part, by the way, we'll just take your first one. We'll compare the answers and see how they skyrocket up or cascade down or something or other, stay in a muddy puddle, who knows, and we'll find out who wins today's quiz. Today's quiz is around about round things.
Okay. That's
simple as that.
And that, ladies and gentle friends, is some of the exciting quiz round topics that you can come to expect from twitch.tv/Edward Lewis. The quiz, and we also do spend a good sort of 10 minutes rambling about nonsense for the first 10 minutes, so this is the time that you got here. So thanks again. The English gentleman, so what I like to do is I like to make sure that any classic streamer knows this one. Just have a little chat first. And today we're talking about whether or not I should reheat my rice. I had a lot of time to Google this, but I chose to ask you instead. No sharp edges, says Mad King Glyn. Exactly, Mad King Glyn. You, sir, or well, King. I'm assuming, sir. You can stay with comments such as that. And this is it as well. Any new person arrives, we decide on a one-to-one basis whether or not they can stay. I'm joking. Everyone can stay. We love it. Couch Warrior 3000 says round things. Normally I prefer flat things, but I'll try it out. You, sir, or madame, you can stay. What's the situation of the rice? Jepper9750. Well, I made a good rice-based salad last night, and it's a cold salad, so it's kind of got cucumber in there, and you don't want to put a cucumber in the microwave. Is a cucumber in America, just in case you've got any Americans watching?
A cucumber is a cucumber
So what's
in
a
America.
zucchini?
A type of squash.
So what's a squash?
A bigger sort of thing like that. Yeah, you know, like we have squash that are hard, and you have to actually get inside of them. Yeah, zucchini squash is. Hang on, zucchini squash, is that an aubergine? Oh, I see. I've been over here too long.
I don't know. Oh, Chilson says sorry, caps. A pumpkin, says Chilson. Revian
Pumpkins
says
are nice,
zucchini
but,
equals courgette. Zucchini is a courgette. All technically correct is the best types of correct. Is pumpkin a squash? Eggplant equals aubergine. Oh, so basically, don't put a cucumber in the microwave, eat it cold, exactly. But my concern is more that and this is now, is you can see the tone of the voice slightly shift to be serious now. I made a decent rice salad. I was very pleased with it. And then I put half of it in the fridge, and it was only this morning that I thought, hold on a minute, salmonella.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
You're
okay. If it's cold, leave it cold. Don't try to heat it up. You heat it up, then things start moving. Yeah. Okay. No, you're fine with a cold salad.
Things start moving, like the bacteria. Yeah. Creepy. So what's been going on in your life, Walter? Have you been doing anything good?
Well, good. I mean, it depends on how you, good, better, best. Never let it rest till the good is the better and the better is the best. Still trimming hedges and things like that. Today, going to be admiring them, as I say, with a factor 50 on. But in the meantime, I've been thinking about round things. Genuinely, everything seems to have a shape. Considering that I've been setting this quiz on, there's so many round things out there.
Yeah, it does sound like you've gone a bit mad.
What
do you mean round? What do you mean? What, everything suddenly seems round because you've started thinking about round things?
Well, when you look at things, it depends on the angle. Again, we talked about flat things, and we could do a round on flat, but things can be round and flat. I mean, we're talking about circular, so spherical. There are all sorts of possibilities for these questions today, and you're going to find it's just sort of like a general knowledge quiz.
What a surprise! Like every day. How many of these have we done for those who've never been here before?
This is our 38th quiz.
Yeah, this is every day since the lockdown begun. By the way, I don't usually do this for a living. Neither of us do. This man here, he's retired. I work for a video games publishers, and we don't usually stream. So this is an interesting time you find us, and you're more than welcome. Yeah. So hold on. Right. Jepper9750 says the rice grows legs and starts to move if it heats up. Right, okay. Well, we don't want that. Undio Unidog Gaming HD. Welcome Unidog Gaming HD. I like your name. Are you actually a dog? That's an important question. If it's only one day, you'll be fine. Thank you. Shock Rampage, as long as your rice wasn't left standing at room temperature for more than an hour, it should be fine as long as it's steaming hot all the way through. Oh. What do you think, everybody? These people seem like nice people. What do you think? Osric, you're in charge. They can stay, right? Just call me. Wendy's here as well. Hi, folks. Hasn't started yet. Wendy, it never actually starts. This is the thing. This is how this goes on for ages. It's really good to see you. I'm having a lovely time today. Which is good, isn't it? So yeah, we do this every day, midday, round about 12 o'clock we start BST, and then we try to go for sort of 30 to 40 minutes. It's a little bit of a lunch break quiz. And we'll start in just a moment, but I do want to have some more fun talking to people just for a moment, if you don't mind. WNL, is that okay with you?
Hey, perfectly okay with me.
You got the time?
I've got the time.
Eternal preamble, huh? I get it. Wink wink. Very good. I'm a dog crossed with a moth. Oh. Okay. Alien says, I know an oblate spheroid that some people think is flat. Oh, the Earth. Is there anything... There best not be any questions about the Earth being flat, because that would be upsetting to me.
Which round would that go in? The rounds, the sphericals, or the flat?
It would...
We can have it in
Stop
both, either.
No, it wouldn't go in either or both. It shouldn't be included. We shouldn't be bringing any attention to that strangeness. Isn't the Earth actually a geoid? Says Chilson. Good question. Osric says, I have to go do some food shopping after this, but I'm looking forward to taking a rambling walk along the river on the way there. That's nice. The idiot round. Osric! Coming from you, that's... I'm surprised. The Earth is a cube, don't you know, says Silky Nerd. Well, a disc is round, so it can be both. Okay, I think it's time to I think that I've thrown a cat amongst the pigeons. Hi, Kazalia! Good to see you. Enough now. I don't know. Maybe we do a quiz, maybe?
Are we ready? I think so. Why not? 10 questions. You have to turn off the chat stream, though. You're not allowed to see their answers.
I know, which breaks my heart today.
I'll see their answers. And I do need to say to those people who are with us today and who have never been here before, we don't cheat.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
No looking at anything other than what's in your head to make an educated guess or otherwise, and then we'll see what happens.
I forgot
Simple
to
fact, you're pitting yourself against Edward.
Yeah.
It's you 60
and it's
guys.
Not hard. It's not hard to beat me, by the way, just so you're aware. I've only won how many? 2?
You've won 2, you've drawn 2, and lost 30 odd.
If you're looking for any sort of actual competition or Jeopardy, then you've come to the right place. No, it doesn't exist really. It's just a nice time. So I was just going to say something extremely important. Oh yeah. We just I forgot to mention that we're also time traveling quiz masters, and we've been forwards and backwards. We're breaking all the rules. We're going forwards and backwards and sideways through time, and we've seen what happens if you cheat. And so you need to. We've also developed strange cheat-based detection systems that are buried deep.
Who's been watching Minority Report? Yes,
I have been watching Minority Report. Okay, let's.
Here we go.
Report. Great. All right, I'm going. Yes, have a lovely time. I will speak to you all in about 15 minutes. Lol time.
Question number 1.
See ya.
Here we go. Going to start you off with a simple 50-50. It's true or false, okay? So if you agree with the following statement, then write down the entire word true. If you disagree, write down the entire word false. Here we go. When raindrops start to form high in the atmosphere, they're actually roughly spherical in shape due to the surface tension of water. Is that true or false? When raindrops start to form high in the atmosphere, they're actually roughly spherical in shape due to the surface tension of water. True or false? I have their answer, Edward.
The entire word true, sir.
The entire word true is absolutely true. Yes, it is.
It comes out.
It is the case.
Through the falling of it it's the gravitational.
Through the falling, they change shape, but they never actually achieve that teardrop shape that people talk about. It actually stays quite flat on the bottom because of wind resistance and things like that, and it's sort of like that. It stays rounded on the top and flat on the bottom, but yeah, it goes a weird shape.
Can we demonstrate the sound again for me?
Extra tear.
Can you?
Yeah, that's it. You can hear that if you listen carefully.
Listen very carefully. I have a question. Something that I noticed last night. I had a rare treat, and it was.
Were you awake?
Yeah. Yeah, and it was a rare treat to have some fizzy drinks. I had some Diet Coke, ladies and gentlemen, friends. Diet Coca-Cola, caffeinated as well. Right? Naughty, I know, and it was so fizzy sounding. And I'm just wondering if that's like, is it always fizzy sounding? Because I had my ear into the cup. And it was so like, and I just thought, is that the sound of all the
things
tiny...
that one does? Yeah.
It's lockdown. It's lockdown, you know? Is that the sound of all the tiny bubbles popping? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Why is it sometimes more intense than others?
Well, it could be the size of the glass. How many? Seriously, there are all sorts of theories and things like this. The surface area.
It was very foamy. It was more foamy than usual. And I hadn't shaken it up beforehand. Moving on.
Was it halfway warm? Was it starting to warm up?
My fridge is broken. Oh, by the way, about the rice thing, my fridge is broken. So that could be a problem.
Well, and that's the answer to this question as well, because all that carbon dioxide wanted to escape.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry. Moving on.
Question number 2.
Apologies.
By the way, the chat stream got it correct as well. So it is 1 point apiece going into question number 2. Listen carefully. Number 2 is a bit of a multiple guess, okay? So I'm going to give you the correct answer and a couple of wrong ones. You just decide and then, well, describe in words what your answer is. Question number 2. John Boyd Dunlop is credited with inventing the first pneumatic tire, okay, back in 1887. Now, what I'd like to know is, was it for a garden wheelbarrow, his son's tricycle, or his own bicycle? John Boyd Dunlop, credited with inventing the first pneumatic tire back in 1887. Was it for a garden wheelbarrow, his son's tricycle, or his own bicycle?
Wow.
You're thinking.
Yeah, thinking.
I have their answer.
Wheelbarrow.
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 Yeah. Although if you say wheel, it's either a when on your arm, or you're saying we'll meet again. Yes. A wheelbarrow. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, the wheelbarrow is absolutely incorrect. And the chat stream got it wrong as well. They also went for the wheelbarrow. It was his son's tricycle.
That's cute.
Hey, when your kids are screaming, you got to do something, right? So he invents the pneumatic tire.
That's pretty good. That's a good thing.
1887.
Most parents just kind of build a fort in the back garden, and they can't really claim to have invented anything by doing that.
Well, yeah, a mess. Yeah. Right. Oh, hey, so it's still 1 point apiece after 2 questions.
Okay.
Right. Question number 3, and dare say I'm going to mention planets. And I can say that if you have my eyes and squint a bit, they do look quite round and spherical, even if not perfectly so. Most of the planets in our solar system are roughly spherical in shape, okay? Now, Mercury is the smallest. I'd like to know which of the following 3 is the largest. We're excluding rings and moons and all those sort of things. Is it Jupiter, Saturn, or Uranus? Mercury is the smallest in our solar system. Which is the largest? Jupiter, Saturn, or Uranus? I have their answer.
Yeah, of course you do. The majority of the people watching this are elite dangerous players. and they love science and sci-fi and like astronomy. I nearly said astrology. They don't. I'm not sure that they're into that as much. But
probably
to each their own. To each their own. I'm gonna say, because I don't actually know this, because I am certified. I am a certified idiot. Like I have been. I did get the idiot award. I got a master's degree in idiocy, actually. Saturn.
Now, had we included the rings, you would have been correct, but it is Jupiter. Jupiter is the granddaddy of the planets in our solar system. And as you say, they got it correct. They move into a 1 point lead.
Oh, wounded. Okay.
Wounded. Question number 4. 2 points to 1. Question number 4. This had to be asked. Listen carefully. I'll give you some lyrics. Round, round, get around, I get around, were the opening lyrics of the single I Get Around, released in 1964 by which West Coast American pop group? Round, round, get around, I get around. Opening lyrics of the single I Get Around, released in 1964 by which West Coast American pop group? I have their answer.
That would be those lovely Boys of the Beach, the Beach Boys.
Boys of the Beach, I like that, yeah.
Boys of the Beach.
We're going German now, putting adjectives afterwards, yeah. Yes, it was the Beach Boys.
What's beach and boys in German?
I don't know.
I wish you had. I wish we did. Somebody's got.
Don't know the word for beach. Beach.
Boys is.
Just say it with a German accent. Let's.
I'm not going to do that.
Stereotypical.
I'm not going to do that.
No. Okay. Good.
See, Beach Boys.
We'll move right on then.
I couldn't resist it. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
You have cut the percentage down. They're only 33 1/3% ahead of you,
Okay.
or 50% depending on which side of the equation you work from. But you're behind.
I have a question. Did any of them tell you what beach and boys were in German? Because I just want to know. So,
not yet.
Someone's got to know that one.
Strandjungen.
Strandjungen.
The youth on the beach. I don't know. Yeah.
The Strandjungen.
Junge, the boys. Yeah. So Strandjungen.
The Strandjungen.
Strand.
It's not as catchy as the Beach Boys.
Yeah. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it. No. Rings. Hey, maybe they'll figure in today's quiz. Oh. It's question number 5. Number 5. What I'd like to know, and think circular, round, spherical things. I'd like to know, what are featheries and gutties? What are featheries and gutties?
I'm sorry if you can hear the construction work happening outside the building. Featheries and gutties.
I have 3 answers from them. There is no consensus, so we take the first one. What's your answer, Edward?
Featheries and gutties are, everyone knows this, they are, of course, types of... stay confident, Lewis. Stay confident. Types of lug nut that you use to screw onto things that you screw lug nuts onto.
Lugs? Yeah. To hold those tires, yes, onto a car's chassis or frame. Yeah. You don't want your tires. You don't want those pneumatic tires going flying off down the road.
You need your flaggies,
so you need the
circular thingies.
You need your The answer is, of course, not that. Sadly, you are wrong.
So close.
They are actually early golf balls, leather stuffed with wet goose feathers, or molded and dried resin from the sapodilla tree. That was then made it into gutta. Gutties were gutta percha, which is that molded sap, and the featheries, literally feathers inside. They'd get them wet, put them inside the leather, and as it would dry out inside, they would expand, but the leather would shrink, and therefore they had a really nice golf ball.
Nice. Interesting.
Yeah. Gutta perches. And well done, Revian or Revian. You were in the top 3, but no. Revian. They missed it. They had 3 different answers as well, and not the correct one at first.
I think that we should change the rules that I get 3 guesses, and then
you get 3.
Yeah.
You get 3 guesses.
Even in a round where it's 3 options, I just by default I get those ones.
The quizmaster, my adjudication is final, and the answer is no. You're not going to get 3 answers. No, just one is enough. We like to see you suffering. It's good.
It was discussed when you and I were in the quiz dimension that time, if you remember. And but the quiz lords, they said that was a no-go. I remember. I was just being cheeky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not allowed. Not allowed. Okay, it's question number 6. Number 6. We'll stay with a sporting question, okay? But this time we're going to talk Quidditch, okay? The golden snitch is, of course, golden. And the quaffle is red. What color is the bludger, the dense ball that flies around the field in Quidditch, disrupting players? The golden snitch is, of course, golden, and the quaffle is red. What color is the bludger, the dense ball that flies around the field in Quidditch, disrupting players?
Of course,
I have their answer.
It doesn't exist, so it's technically not any color at all because it's just a made-up idea in a book. But she describes it in the book as, well, here's the thing. I like me some Harry Potter, but I can't remember that. Is it a... I think I get the feeling it's white, but also my gut says it could be green because she represents everything as bullish as green, everything bad as green, everything naughty as green because of Slytherin and the connection there. So I'm going to go for white against my own gut feeling.
You know, of course, that white is, a construct of all colors together and not simply a color in itself. But that's okay. We'll let you have white.
Yeah.
The chat stream went for brown. Now, I didn't actually look it up in the book myself, so I'm going to leave myself open here on this. But it's actually described as the absence of all light or color. It is black, straightforward. Yeah. And we have a couple of people who got it eventually, but they went for brown first. And I'm going to have to say, still no point scored there. It's still
Wow.
a 2.
Our averages are being significantly lowered here. Oh, by the way,
I love it. Round things,
sorry.
and it's all about round things. You'll be looking around all day, today, and looking at all the different possible things that could have been in this quiz. And it's a shame they weren't, because I put these in instead. Okay. Question number 7. Number 7. Simple question here. Listen carefully. Starbucks, BMW, or logo? Logo, sorry. Or Lego. I want to know which does not have a round or circular logo.
Say that again.
Starbucks, BMW, or Lego? Which one does not have a round or circular logo?
You're bringing back the basic people here. This is great. This is including me, by the way. I'm not saying this you, but this is.
I have your answer.
Lego, right? Everybody knows that. Everyone knows.
Lego. I mean, it's wonderfully square. Yes. Yeah.
By the way, I have just noticed that my T-shirt has squares on it in a roundabout circles, and it just is the whole kind of reinforces the metaphor of me in this quiz being a square peg trying to fit into a round hole of your questions.
Hey, if the round hole is big enough, the square peg goes.
I can get in there sort of multiple times, if anything. If the squares are small enough and the round, yes, etc. Next question, please.
Yes, as the English gentleman points out, we've got a wonderful red square with yellow lettering inside. Nicely stark and, featured in quite a few childhoods.
Oh, so good. And a lot of people's lockdown hobbies. And generally people in adulthood are very much still invested in Lego, certainly of my generation.
Well, I certainly remember buying things for you and thinking, how dare you play with it? I want to have a go, yeah.
Yo, yeah. You would...
Let me show you how to build that tower.
So weirdly enough, though, I never wanted to actually build the thing from the instructions, did I?
No, I know. You would spend all this money and show you the picture, and here's how you put it together, and this is it, and then you'd go off onto some strange construction of your own.
I don't want to. And I was more interested in playing with the little figures in it's kind of creating a sort of space for them to be played within rather than constructing shapes. And I don't know what that says about me psychologically, and I wonder. Do you have the same, chat? Do you have the same feelings? I can't talk to you or see what you're saying. But yeah,
you're a people person.
That's what's so wonderful about Lego, though, is that you can do whatever you want, isn't it? And cool story, bro. The most basic ever sort of commentary about Lego ever. Hey, you know what I've noticed? With Lego, you can do whatever you want. Wow.
You can do whatever you want.
Wow, no one's ever thought that. No one's ever said that before. No one's ever.
And if you get really frustrated and have a hammer, you can do even more. But that cuts down the options next time. Yeah. Okay, it's question number 8. The score is 4 points to 3. Anything can and probably will still happen. Question number 8. The first recorded account of a diamond engagement ring. A diamond engagement ring. Yes, like that on a finger. Was it in the 13th, 14th, or 15th century? The first recorded account of a diamond engagement ring. We can go all the way back, of course, to the Egyptians, and they used to braid reeds and things like that. They didn't last too long. Eventually, they got around to the Romans and the Greeks. I want to own that woman, therefore put that ring on her finger. Things like that. But the first diamond engagement ring. I have their answer.
What were the options?
The options were the 13th, the 14th, or the 15th century. We did have some disparate answers in the chat stream.
15.
You're going with the 15th?
Yeah.
Well, it was King Maximilian I of Germany, and he was proposing to Mary of Burgundy, and the year was 1477, so yes, it was the 15th century. The 15th century, 1477. And well done, the chatters got it as well. Although there were all sorts of answers out there, but the 15th century won out. Yeah. So we can blame Maximilian I for all those expensive diamonds that we have to buy. Simple as that. 5 points. 4. 5 points to 4. 2 questions left. Question number 9, penultimate in today's quiz. Okay, now listen carefully. Roughly 8 to 10 inches in diameter, and generally made of injection molded plastic. This was inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 1998. Roughly 8 to 10 inches in diameter, generally made of injection molded plastic. This was inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 1998.
Round. 8 inches. Round.
Yeah, I have their answer.
Plastic.
Hall of Fame, 1998. Toy Hall of Fame.
I'm thinking.
Not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's difficult, isn't it? It's a difficult question. Or maybe it isn't, and I'm just missing something very simple.
Well,
I can't even think. This is the problem that I've got is that I can't even think of a toy. I can't think of. The problem is that I'm not even. It's not like, oh, it's between 2 or 3 toys. I just can't think of anything.
8 to 10 inches in diameter, generally made of injection molded plastic, inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 1998.
Look at. I can look at.
It has to be round. This is a round on round thing.
I know, but I just look like you can see me physically aging with the pain of this question.
Yeah, we want to see you kick yourself afterwards when you miss this. Yeah.
If it's kicking, is it a ball? Is it a football?
No. I said we want to see you kick yourself.
I thought you were giving me a clue.
Nah. Clues. Are for
what
wimps.
Question are we on? Because I need to know how long I can actually drag this out for.
This is question number 9. Would you like a drum roll?
Yeah, I would always like a drum roll.
A close.
All right. 5 seconds. Quick, go. Quick. Salad mixer bowls.
Salad mixer. Now, that is my favorite mechanical device.
I know. That's why I'm saying it. I'm hoping to get some brownie points.
Yeah, brownie points, yes, but nothing to go here with the round things. It was actually a frisbee.
Oh, ultimate!
The humble frisbee. Kick yourself.
Flying disc.
Yes, and let's put it this way: in the chatters, none of them missed it. Everybody knew frisbee had to be a frisbee.
Yeah. Okay.
How many frisbees did you have? Quite a few actually.
How many frisbees got lost over those hedges?
Oh yeah, quite a few. Yes. How many are still in the hedge somewhere?
I think they're more. I think it's you that's more interested in the frisbees than me.
Well, yeah. I mean, they were good fun. They actually started off. Do you know why they were called frisbees?
No.
It was actually, I think, Yale University. They started a craze for throwing pie plates. There was a pie company in Connecticut called the Frisbee, Frisbie. And, of course, when they eventually named the Frisbee, they put a double E on the end for copyright purposes. But they looked like the pie tins that university students used to throw back and forth at each other. So, yeah, that was it.
That's actually
the pie company in Connecticut.
That is a good fact. Well done.
There you go.
Thank you. Frisbee pie company in America.
Here, anyway. Here.
Throwing the pie lid back and forth, or like the metal pie lid, not the actual pie crust, because that would just flake.
Oh no, you eat the pie first. Eat the pie first. Possibly even clean it. Wash and then throw. Yeah.
Don't waste any time cleaning it. Lick that lid. Just lick it clean.
Lick the lid.
Lick the lid of life. Anyway. Moving on. That's
it's 6 points to 4. Edward, there's no way back today. You will have lost, but you can draw to within 1. And can I remind you that some like 15 or 16 of these quizzes have been lost by only 1 point. Right? Okay, so it's
not too bad
to get that. Oh no, not bad at all. 6 points to 4. Here we go. Question number 10, final one in today's quiz. Over 160 kilometers in diameter, its outer hull was made of quadanium steel plates. Okay, one blast of its super laser could destroy an entire planet. Name it, please. Over 160 kilometers in diameter, an outer hull made of quadanium steel plates. One blast of its super laser could destroy an entire planet. Name it, please.
Oh, very good. I'll take that extra point. I'll take it. I'll take that.
I have their
point.
answer.
It feels like a sympathy point, but I'll take it. That is, of course, the Death Star.
The Death Star, yes.
Very good.
And they got it as well, the Death Star. Although no one put a 2 behind the Death Star. And theoretically, I mean, yeah, that was the one that was over 160. But I'm going to give it to both of you.
Wait. Say that again.
Death Star 2 is, there were 2, of course.
Yes, yeah, of course. Yeah. So it was actually only the
first,
second one.
The second one was over 160 kilometers, I think. Yeah. Again, I'm dredging my mind. But it is the Death Star, yes. 7 points to 5. Well done, chatters.
Well done, everybody. I'm going to log in back into my laptop now so I can see your wonderful faces. But well done. Congratulations, as always. Toby-Wan Kenobi says, yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, Toby-Wan Kenobi. I can't read that. I can't. This is a family quiz. A family quiz for nice family people, and you should be very careful. Grizzle says, that was very enjoyable. Thank you, Grizzle, and welcome. Sticks to 42 says, but the second wasn't round, though. Because it wasn't complete.
Like
the design.
My eyes, squint, yes.
Yeah. But you got the point still. That's fine. How's everyone doing? Did everyone have a nice time? Catch Warrior 3000, we have the high ground now. Don't try it, Daddy. We have the high ground. That's no moon. I have no family, and it's fine, says Darren Signal. Fair enough. We beat the professional idiot, says Chilson. I don't know if I want that one to be... I don't know if I want that to be a running joke, but fair enough. Loads of fun. Thanks for doing that. Well, Jeppa, every day. Come back and see us tomorrow. Well, actually, first of all, I've got to ask. WNL, I had a nice time with that quiz. I don't know about you. What do you think? Should we
I think
do another one tomorrow?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
So yes, back tomorrow at midday for another fun quiz. Do we have a topic in mind, or do we need some suggestions from the chat, or how do you...
I have a topic in mind for tomorrow, and I think it's going to be entitled 5 or 4.
5 or 4.
5 or 4.
So if you want to... if you want to get involved...
All those things in the world that, number 5 or 4. Bon appetit.
Also, as well, I do ask for people for ending screen suggestions as well. So if you've got any ending screen suggestions, send them our way. So that's twitter.com/EdwardClewis if you want to send me an ending screen suggestion. We've got some amazing ones come in. The one that I've got loaded up currently is Jack Little's animated ending screen. So thank you so much to the awesome Jack Little for creating this one. I have to sleep now. No surprise videos. No surprise strange videos today. Sorry. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow, same time. But for now, look after yourselves and be good to each other. And see you tomorrow. Bye.